Time after time, the intimate details of individuals' lives overtly become everyone's business, especially if they are more complex or troubled.
Hey, did you hear a woman gave birth on the emergency room floor a few nights ago?
Yeah, it happened not long after I finished my shift on Tuesday.
Did you see it?
Nah, I had my mother coming over for dinner that night, so I'd already left work.
I didn't see her, but I could hear her bellowing, "Get this effing thing out of me, you effing C's," from the other side of the hospital.
Bathing only took 5 minutes. The rest of the time I walked the corridors with him, screaming constantly.
Maybe the bath was too hot. Did you check the temperature before putting him in?
Of course I did. It had nothing to do with that. The poor thing was suffering withdrawals from all the bloody meth his mother was on while she's pregnant with him. Nothing would comfort him.
Not even his mother?
She couldn't care less.
Excuse me?
Well, she'd already discharged herself by then. Probably to go get her next hit.
Surely not.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not cut out to be a good mum.
There are classes.
Stuff that. I see how people look at me or judgy.
Why don't you get professional help for the drugs then?
Even if I did get off the gear and stay off it, no one's going to cut me some slack.
You wouldn't know for sure until you tried.
I'd rather curl up in a ball and die. I give up. Oi! What the hell do you think you're doing? Get inside! I told you before, leave the bloody cat alone, you dumb bastard!
Come on, don't talk to him like that.
He's my kid. I can talk to him however I bloody well want.
I hate supervising their eating. It's like feeding time at the zoo. They are such ferals.
And so loud.
You're telling me.
I've also seen them drop their rubbish on the ground when there's a bin only 2 steps away.
Then when you go and tell them to pick it up, they complain. It's not mine, they say. Well, you know very well it is. They lie straight to your face and refuse to touch it. It's no wonder I got such high blood pressure.
I never have a problem making kids do as they're told when I'm on duty.
What happens if you ask them gently like, "Excuse me, sweetie, can you pick up that wrapper for me, please?" That's what I do with my lilies, and it always works a treat.
Older students are different. Plus, kids these days.
I blame the parents. They let the kids do whatever they want at home and expect us teachers to do the real parenting.
What's his face? That scrawny kid in your class with the shaved head. He'd have to be one of the worst foul-mouthed kids I've ever come across.
He's nothing compared to what his older siblings were like.
I know who you're talking about. I was his teacher for grade 1. He was so creative back then.
And still is, it seems. I've heard of some of the phrases he's using in the playground.
So what if he's gay?
I'm the one sharing a tent with him.
And?
And I don't want to wake up with his dick in my ear.
Careful, your ignorance is showing.
You think all queers want a piece of you?
What's not to want?
Don't flatter yourself.
Bad.
I can't believe none of us have any idea what we're going to do after we graduate.
I suppose it all depends what happens with this Y2K bug everyone's panicking about.
Maybe we just haven't found our calling yet.
Here's nature calling.
Does the idea of a reverend being a homosexual make you feel uncomfortable?
Not any reverend, just this one.
Why is that?
Honestly, I'm concerned that prayer wouldn't be the only thing the reverend does on his knees with my husband.
Oh.
I think my husband may identify as straight, but his orientation is definitely gay.
And what about his sexual behaviour?
I'm not sure, and that's what I'm worried about.
How often do you have sex together?
I don't know.
Well, is it on a daily basis? Once a week? Twice a month? Only on special occasions?
About 3 times a week. It depends when I'm ovulating. We're trying for a baby.
Oh, how exciting. Well, clearly then his sexual behaviour is heterosexual in nature.
Or bisexual.
Whether we realise it or not at the time, each and every one of us, directly and indirectly, impact others' lives in ways we might never know. We should count ourselves blessed for being interconnected as such.